Hello, welcome to part 51 of TestNG training series. In this session, I am going to explain and practically demonstrate what will happen when we specify or provide parallel is equal to false in TestNG XML file and how does this will affect the TestNG parallel execution. So let's get started. In the previous session, I explained what will happen when you provide parallel or specify parallel is equal to none in testing XML file and how does it affect parallel execution. I told you that, I explained that when you specify parallel is equal to none, okay, you are disabling the TestNG's parallel execution mechanism and the test will normally run in a sequential fashion. Okay, there will not be any parallel execution happening. Similarly, when you specify parallel is equal to false in TestNG XML file, the same thing will happen, guys. Okay, so TestNG parallel execution will be disabled even though you provide the thread count also, it will not affect. Okay, so parallel is equal to false will disable the parallel execution from TestNG. Okay, so it may also come as an interview question, guys. Okay, there are multiple ways, multiple values that you can provide to the parallel attribute in TestNG XML file, like parallel is equal to test, parallel is equal to classes, parallel is equal to methods. You can also provide parallel is equal to null. Now I'm explaining what happens when you provide parallel is equal to false. It will disable the parallel execution similar to the parallel is equal to none. Okay, at suit level, if you provide, okay, in the TestNG XML file at the suit level, if you provide parallel is equal to false and even though you provide thread count is equal to 2 or 5, whatever it is, it will simply disable the parallel execution and only one thread will be created, though you specify two threads. But here parallel is equal to false is basically disabling the test from running in parallel. Okay, TestNG parallel execution mechanism is disabled, so all the tests will run in a sequential fashion. Okay, so there are two threads available, but the test will still be executed in sequential order, guys. Okay, I can explain this with an example, guys. For example, there is a hotel having two tables available. Let's take a diagram. Okay, let's say there is a hotel, there are two tables available. Okay, two tables are nothing but two threads. Okay, in our case, only one chair is there, only one person can sit and eat. Now what's happening is, but two people eat only on one table, one after the other, even though there are two tables. Okay, since we are disabling the parallel execution, okay, there are two people, there may be multiple people coming to this hotel, multiple people coming to the hotel, but what's happening is, since we have disabled the parallel execution, this hotel management is not, okay, allowing the people to occupy both the tables. Okay, so at a time only one table they are allowing, even though there are two threads, but parallel execution, okay, serving for multiple people is disabled. Only one person should get into hotel and after that only other person has to get into the hotel. Okay, here possibility is there, but enabling hotel is not allowing. Okay, so even though 12 people will come to this hotel, one after the other, only one table should be occupied, other should be kept blank. Okay, so this is what happens when you mention parallel is equal to false. Parallel execution is false. Everyone cannot eat at the same time that you are saying, but you are providing two tables. What's the use? Okay, the test will run in a sequential order, guys. I'll show you here. Here at the suit tag level, I'll provide parallel is equal to false. Earlier I provided parallel is equal to none. I am providing parallel is equal to false. They both work in the same fashion. Thread count I am just giving as 2 or 3 or whatever it is, doesn't matter. Since you have disabled the parallel execution, all these tests will run in a sequential order on a single thread known as one. First restart test will run, then login test will run, then search test will run, then search to test will run. All will run in a sequential order. Restart, login, search and search to, all are running on the same thread. After this particular test method is completed, then this particular test method is getting executed and so on till the end. Okay, it works similar to the previous parallel is equal to none, parallel is equal to false, work in the same fashion. So hope guys understood what will happen when you specify parallel is equal to false in the TestNG XML file and how it disables the TestNG parallel execution. Okay, so that's all for this session. In the next session, I'm going to cover another TestNG topic for you. Till then, see you. Bye bye.